Hey, Stav. I've got a question. My sister recently started going through therapy, and she's doing much better. She was very depressed, about to get a divorce before, and ever since going through therapy, she seems to be in much better spirits. But the problem is she's being an absolute B-word to everyone else.
Better person.
She's just letting loose on everybody about how they've damaged her and what
Does she have a
they've
point?
done to her in the past that needs to be talked about and worked through. But for her, working through it is just putting blame and taking it on herself. I myself am a huge advocate of therapy, so I'm curious, what would you do? Should I talk to her? Do I let her live her life? Thanks. Bye.
You're an advocate of therapy, and you're wondering whether you should have an open and honest conversation with someone you have a problem, an emotional problem with. Yeah,
he has a Tony Soprano approach to it.
Yeah. I go to therapy to be absolved of my sins by a fuckable woman.
Or do I just, go to the fridge and get some cured meats and have a heart condition?
What the fuck is your problem?
Oh.
I don't understand this part at all.
Or do I just fall down in the pool again?
It's the fucking 4th of July! Stop talking about your trauma!
We don't get fucking brioche buns in this house on 4th of July.
We're soldiers.
He would agree with the last guy. I think
He would
We're
have
soldiers.
joined the fucking army.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
joined the army.
Paulie
You do something noble with your life.
recruited him to join the army.
Absolutely.
But this issue could go either way, I think, because yes, therapy, I feel like for the most part is super beneficial to like most of the people who do it, but it can also give terminology to people who are pieces of shit and give them more weapons to use against their loved ones.
True.
Yeah, that does happen for sure. My question to you though is, because here's the thing, if this is your sister and she's being a B word to everyone, first of all, you're a bitch for not saying it. But second of all, my question is, are you too close to this, right?
Yeah.
Is she onto something and you're not ready to confront what she's stirring up? Because I'll be honest, I went to therapy and it really fucked my whole family up.
Oh.
Right? In a good way, in an ultimately good way. Went into therapy and most of my family followed suit. One person didn't, and surprise, surprise, that's the person who has a problem with everybody going to therapy, right? Everyone goes to therapy, realizes the fucked up shit somebody does. Some people don't want to be called on that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, why are you bringing this up? You're ruining the family. And it's like, is she ruining the family if she's calling out someone for being abusive? Now, is it that serious, or is it she just has a personal problem and she has the therapy language? We don't know. You have to be honest with yourself and think, does she have a point? Does she not? Because you just might be too close to this. And she might be stirring shit up. I'll be honest, it fucked my family up for a while, dude.
It fucked your family up in the way that like surgery fucks up the part of your body that you're operated on.
Yeah,
exactly.
So there's good injuries and there's bad injuries.
That's a great way to put it. It's a trauma. Surgery is a necessary trauma that your body then recovers from.
Yes.
Bringing up fucked up shit that was kind of, the reason all of us were depressed or had anger problems or whatever, that was not easy. And, my relationship with a lot, honestly, I didn't talk to everyone in my family for a couple years. And then slowly we started getting back into it. I was able to have difficult conversations that were, I was just not able to before. And different people were accepting at different levels at different times. And my question to you is, again, do you think she's onto something? Are you just viscerally against this because she's stirring the pot in a way that's deserved but annoying? Or is she overdoing it? Is she, and that's the thing, you just have to be real and really think about that, because I could see both scenarios being true here. I could see her, because yes, how many awful people learn the word, how many fucking assholes learn
I'm setting a boundary by kicking your dog.
Yeah. Your toddler looked at my stuff. Okay, I locked him in a room.
That was trauma for me.
Yeah.
For me when someone looks at my stuff.
Anyway, so I think that's what it is. I think my hunch is it's also you're entwined with this. Because look, I've been on the other side of it too, where somebody wants to talk about something I'm just like, dude, I don't have time for this right now.
Yeah.
Right. And to me, it is annoying, but to them, it's like, it's what they need to move on.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
My roommate, one of my best friends was my roommate after college, and he came to me and was like, dude, I really think we have bed bugs. Like we had talked about it before. I was like, fucking hell, dude. Can you not? We did have bed bugs. So there's that.
And sometimes it's emotional bed bugs.
Yeah.
that
Truly,
you should
truly.
address
That's right.
right away.
Which are hard, and they are hard to eradicate.
Yeah.
Man.
And
You
have
got to
to
burn your
take the whole
clothes.
house out.
Some
Yeah.
clothes are going to
Absolutely.
get burned when you do that, man.
Yeah. Just have some hot dog. Grill up some nice dogs on this beautiful 4th of July with your sister.
Let the
and
sausages
talk it over.
bust open on the grill and let them bust.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, absolutely have a conversation with her and be like, first of all, you need to understand where your feelings are coming from and make a decision about whether it's what we said, deserved or being annoying for no reason. And when you come to that conclusion, you could be like, if it's deserved, you
It
could
might
be
be
like,
an 80-20 mix.
Absolutely. You could be like, hey, you're onto something, but she might legitimately not be going about it in a constructive way. You
Yeah.
could, so then
There's
if
that
that's
too.
the case, you could be like, hey, I agree with you, whatever. Grandma was a cunt or whatever, whatever your family issue is, you could be like, you don't want to invalidate how she's feeling, but you could be like, I do think you could go about this in a way that's a little more constructive, a little more helpful for everybody. If you don't want to, that's your decision. Here's how your whatever the fuck has affected me, right?
Yeah.
And if it's deserved, maybe she sees it. And again, that's another thing. If she can't have a rational conversation, then maybe you're on to something about her being annoying. If she can, great. And look, it might take a while. She might not accept it immediately, but then have to think about it. That's happened a couple times to me where I've had some harsh conversations or some annoying conversations. They didn't take, and then months later, when I think, oh, that was a failure, somebody contacts me and apologizes, or contacts me and points out some shit I didn't see after and then I can apologize. So anyway, that's my general.
That's growth, though. That's nice.
That's my general advice. But yeah, you seem a little too annoyed that your sister's in therapy. But also, we all know the person who makes the thing they get into their whole personality.
Yeah.
This could just be like, when someone gets into Pilates or they get into fucking eating vegan, it's like therapy can be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Where people become big therapy people.
I feel like when I did therapy, I definitely got in the swing of like, not cutting people out of my life, but it's like, oh, I'm not even acknowledging this. I'm gonna fucking, just really focus on me in a way where like I just stopped talking to people.
Abandon my whole family. Yeah.
Join the
Kind of.
army.
But I think that's part of it, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I do think there's a part of it where you have to process the way, especially if you're dealing with family stuff.
Yeah.
You kind of have to be like, I need a control couple of years where I'm
Separate
not
from
feeling
them for a little
Yeah.
bit.
If the shit's fucked up, if it's just, I don't think that extreme measure is, not everybody needs to do that, but
Yeah.
sometimes people need to do that. And yes, I think when I first started, I probably was one of those people that thought therapy could fucking solve everything. And the more I've done it and the older I get, I think it's a very useful tool to deal with the way you go to any doctor. When my fucking arm isn't broken anymore, I'm not going to go to my orthopedist twice a month, right? I might check in every fucking, and sometimes I do that now where it's like, if I'm really busy, I don't go to therapy a lot. And even when I do, sometimes I just check in once a month. Or it's like, I think there's a way to do it where it's like when you need it, and particularly when you're trying to deal with something specific like family trauma, like a personality trait above your own you don't like, whatever. There's ways to do it, but yeah, I don't know that you necessarily have to be in therapy for perpetuity forever either.
Yeah, a good therapist should give you the tools to then go out and do it yourself, where you can process things and go, well, how do I deal with my mom who's this or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. And if you need to check in, if you have a flare up or whatever the fuck, great.
You need to come back and see me every day.
Yeah.
You're not equipped for the outside world. Continue our 4-hour twice daily sessions and you'll be okay.
Oh, my evil therapist.
As long as you continue to pay full price and add a tip.
Yeah,
You'll be fine.
Imagine a therapist
They
hitting you
turn
with
around the
fucking
iPad for you.
turnaround, that's tough.
15%.